How to Use Kahoot by Alexander Leith. The objective of this distance learning lesson is the learner will be able to create a Kahoot account and create a quiz within Kahoot. When you go to kahoot.com, this is what you will see. If this is your first time here, you will need to sign up and create a new account. You do this by clicking Sign Up in the upper right hand corner. From there, it will ask you whether you are a teacher or student, or if you're going to be using this socially or at work. Since I'm a teacher, I have a selected teacher. It will then ask you whether you'd like to sign up using Google, Microsoft, or another email address. I have selected Google because I already have a Google email account. I will then choose from my Google accounts. Here you add your school or university name. This is optional. My school name is Mayo Elementary School. Then your workplace details are required. I have chosen school since that's where I work. You also need to pick a username. At this point in time, you need to read the terms and conditions, which are quite lengthy. Since I have already done so, I'm going to click that I have read and agree with them. They then ask you if you want additional offers, which I have declined, and then you click Join Kahoot. After clicking Join Kahoot, it'll bring you to this next page where you can personalize your Kahoot, or if you're in a bit of a rush, you can hit No Thanks and do that later. It will show you some examples of different types of quizzes and things available on Kahoot, or you can just go and create your own up at the top right hand corner. On this page, you can create a variety of different things, including quiz, jumble, discussion, or survey. I'm going to show you how to create a quiz in Kahoot today. Once you have clicked on quiz, it will ask you to create a title. This is required. My quiz is going to be on second grade geometry. It then will also ask you to create a description of what the quiz is about. The description I'm including is a quiz of second grade geometry terms. It will then ask you if you'd like to use hashtags. This will make it easier for others to find and use your quiz if you've made it available to everyone. I have chosen not to. It will then ask you if you'd like to use a cover image. You can upload your own image or use one of their images, but that comes with a pro version, which is not free. You then select who will be visible to, choose the language, and then also choose your audience. You can credit sources. You can also add an intro video if you so choose. In this quiz, I decided to add this polygons video from Brain Pop Jr., which gives a good introduction to different polygons that my second graders would need to know about. You can paste the video link in there and then hit OK Go. It will then ask you if you'd like to add an image. I chose maybe later. From this point, you are now able to begin writing questions. My first question is going to be on what is the name of a shape with 4 sides. You then can type in your 4 answers. I've chosen names for 4 different shapes that we learn about in second grade geometry: triangle, quadrilateral, pentagon, and hexagon. You then need to choose which answer is the correct answer. You can also choose multiple answers if multiple answers are correct. You can also include a picture if you would like. I've chosen not to. After hitting next, it will then allow you to add a second question. You can add multiple questions. I'm only doing a 2-question quiz. For simplicity's sake, this next question is, how many sides does a triangle have? Here you can choose whether you want to award points or not, and you can also choose the duration of how long the students have to answer this question. I have modified this one to 30 seconds. I am then going to type in my 4 multiple choice answers for the number of sides that triangle could have, and then I will choose the correct answer by checking the green arrow and then hitting next. I have now completed my 2-question quiz, so I'm going to hit save. From here, it will allow you to preview your quiz. This way you can see what it will be like when students look at it and try it out for the first time. Here I've chosen classic mode, where each student can sign in on their own device or their own laptop. Since we have a Chromebook cart, we're able to have each of the students sign in on their own. The students then type in the game pin into their device. The students also need to create a nickname for themselves. Once all students are signed in, you can then start your quiz. It will now load in the first question, which is, what is the name of a shape with 4 sides? The students will have 20 seconds to answer this question. I've selected the correct answer. You can see the number of points I earned and my answer streak. You can then click next. It'll show all the students' points. Since there's only one student, it's only showing me. Then it'll load the second question. How many sides does a triangle have? I've intentionally chosen a wrong answer. It'll show you which one was correct with that check mark. Then hit next. It'll show you the leaderboard at the end for how many points each student earned. Thank you for watching my video. I hope you found it informative and that you will use Kahoot in the future.